If you have looked into automatic PCB layout tools in KiCad before, you almost certainly know FreeRouting, the classic Autorouter tool which runs on the Java JRE. But in KiCAD10, I found a new router inside the plugin manager, KiCad Routing Tools. To see how they stack up, I tested both plugins on a board design from a previous video. We will cover installation, rule setup, and a side-by-side performance comparison. Let's jump into KiCad10, starting with FreeRouting. To install FreeRouting, open the KiCad project view and click on Plugin and Content Manager. In the tab Plugins, type Routing, and here you see FreeRouting. FreeRouting needs Java JRE 25. We click this link here, then we scroll down to Windows, we select the JRE and download the Microsoft installer. I click the file to open it, it's okay, and continue with the installation of the JRE. Now we can close this page, and here we install FreeRouting and click here on Apply Pending Changes. KiCad will now download and install the plugin. Installation is complete. Now we can close this one and this window. Now after installation, it is best to restart KiCad before using the Autorouter. Now we open the PCB editor. And here we have our PCB. Before running the Autorouter, I want to change the track width to 0.3 mm for better mechanical robustness. For this we go to File, Board Setup, Design Rules, Constraints, and here we set the minimum track width to 0.3 mm. For manual layout and the DRC check in KiCad, this will be sufficient. But FreeRouting uses net classes to define the minimum track width. So for this we go to Net Classes and change the track width here to 0.3 mm also. And we click OK. FreeRouting will not take over this new design rule. Now we go to Tools, External Plugins and Start FreeRouting. It will automatically start. Routing is finished and you'll always see this pop up. Adding your email is optional, so I click Save here and the traces are added into the layout. The layout looks quite okay, although these angles are not great. But hey, it's a free tool and you can manually optimize it. You can also first lay out the critical tracks manually and let the Autorouter finish the job for you. You also see here that one connection was not made. Now let's check for errors with the direct rule check. Inspect, Design Rules Checker, and run DRC. Oh, we still have 8 errors here. Board edge clearance violation. If we zoom in, we see that the tracks are very close to the board edge. If we look in the board setup, constraints, the minimum clearance of the copper to the edge is 0.5 mm. So FreeRouting did not take over this rule, and I did not find an easy way to implement it. So still some manual work is needed to fix these bugs. Good, that was FreeRouting. It works, it missed a connection, and it's not that easy to make it take over the design rules you set in KiCad. Now let's have a look at the second plugin, KiCad Routing Tools. To install KiCad Routing Tools, we also go to the KiCad project view and open the Plugin and Content Manager. In plugins we type route, and here we have KiCad Routing Tools. Click Install and Apply pending changes. KiCad will download and install the plugin. Downloading is finished, and also close this window. And after installation, I suggest you restart KiCad. Now we open the PCB editor, and here we have the PCB. Now let's change again the board setup. You see the net classes I set back to 0.2 mm. We only change the constraints. The minimum track width 0.3. Okay. Now we go to Tools, External Plugins, KiCad Routing Tools. So the plugin has started. Here you see all the nets of the PCB highlighted in blue. Click Select. And here are the design rules. It took over the 0.3 mm track width. Let's select all of them. It also includes the minimum edge clearance. Let's select that one too. And we click Route. I don't need power ground planes, so I click No. That was really fast. Let's close this one and have a look at the layout. So it already finished the layout. Let's have a look at this track. It's 0.3 mm, that's correct. Let's check for errors with the direct rule check. Inspect Design Rules Checker, run DRC. No errors, that's really great. Let's have a look at that warning. Silk screen clipped by board edge. Okay, that's actually caused by the footprint. So this is actually a very good result. Some tracks are a little bit strange and some angles are not really optimal. So still some manual work is needed, but a very good result. My suggestion is to first lay out the most critical tracks and let the Autorouter finish the job. Altogether, both tools are really impressive. I have deep respect for the people that made these tools. I mean, they're free, so the price performance of both tools is infinite. The tools really help to speed up the layout. A task which normally takes up to 1 hour is done in less than a minute. The layout quality is not perfect, so checking the PCB with the DRC and some manual work is needed. The best way is to first lay out the critical tracks manually and then let the Autorouter finish the job for you. When comparing both tools, KiCad Routing Tools was easier to install, and setting up the design rules was also more intuitive. I expect PCB Autorouters to improve massively in the coming years, driven by neural networks and machine learning. This is also why I recommend you to get some experience with it now. In the near future, I believe even complex analog designs will be mostly done automatically. What do you think? I hope you liked the video. If it was useful for you, please like and subscribe. And let me know what you think of these tools in the comments.